Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Be the Bridge group has helped me to better understand the anger, the frustrations, the struggles, the injustices that Blacks, Native Americans, and people of color have endured for a lifetime. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is understanding.
As a member of Be the Bridge group, I pray that God will purify the sin of racism within me. I ask God to help me die to a culture of racism and to live to Christ so that I may love all peoples as Christ loves them.
I once was blind, and now I'm beginning to see the truths about slavery, our nation's history, white privilege, reconciliation, and justice, because I now see God has called me to be a bridge builder.
The Be the Bridge group has given me an opportunity as an African American woman to speak my truth in places where it will be accepted and honored. I appreciate them so much.
I did not know the history of race in the United States, and now that I have found out the truth, I want to be a part of the bridge that reaches out and changes things so that we can have more diversity.
I have been so blessed to be a part of the conversations on race relations that we have been hosting this past year at Chester United Methodist. I've discovered through this class that I have lots to learn. You know, I have never wanted to say or to do the wrong thing when it comes to tender topics. I wouldn't want to offend, but I am learning that silence can be offensive. So being a part of this small group has helped me to find the courage to speak about and to do those things that encourage acceptance of one another, reconciliation when it needs to be, and certainly expressing love, which is always a part of our lives.
I never realized how blessed I was and still am. I was ignorant of many people's plight in life just to survive. My eyes have been opened to the reality of how and why other people struggle in life.
I had no idea that I grew up with white privilege because of the color of my skin. My eyes have been opened to the abuses suffered by people of color. With God's grace, I hope to open the eyes of others to create social justice for all.
Participating in Be the Bridge, I have come to understand the advantage I have received for being white. What can I do as a white person in America to help our country and our church change? Have I really done enough to be an ally of the Black community? I need to stand up when I hear racist language or racial stereotypes. It's not enough for me to just say, "Oh, that's terrible." God calls me to be an advocate for the marginalized people everywhere. There is power in love. Love your neighbor who doesn't look like you, think like you, speak like you, vote like you, pray like you, love like you. God's love is bigger than our differences.